I don't have a lot of self-worth. Being told that you're fat and ugly and no one will marry you and you won't amount to anything daily, you kind of start believing it in your mind. If somebody says it flippantly, it just reinforces it, and it just keeps reinforcing it. When I look in the mirror, I don't see that beautiful person. And I don't see any self-worth. I don't see that I excel in anything, because my daughter is a spitting image of me. She looks just like me. If I'm sitting there going, I'm fat, I'm ugly, what am I saying about her? She's beautiful. But I see that in her, and I don't see that in me. But it also affects Phil too, because he can give me a compliment and I just shut that down. I don't want to put any effort in because I don't think that it's unworthy of that, or it would make any difference. I just want happiness and peace. Like, I just want the happiness and the freedom to not fear just simple things like going to the shop, not fearing that, someone's looking at me because my hair's not brushed properly, or I've said something stupid, or I've asked a stupid question. I just want peace. I just want my brain to stop. Just the negative talk, the self depreciation. I want to stop sabotaging. From what I've seen from your process and from what I've read, it's not about what you've been through. It's more how we can fix what's been left. And that's been my battle with every psychologist. And I've had plenty. Help me deal with what I'd been through and put that where it needed to go. But none of them have ever helped me fix the damage that's left. I just can't get past, and you don't want to hear my full life story. So that makes it a lot better. And I know that it's just working on what's left. Be the same reservation I had before, which is, is this going to work? I've had so much go on and had so many psychologists and paid lots of money. Yeah, I mean, everyone said, oh, when you turn 40, you won't give a fuck about what anybody says. Yeah, well, 40 came and I still did. Then they said, oh, when you turn 50, that's when it will hit you. And I turned 50 and I'm still giving these people space in my brain rent free and not knowing if I'm actually right. You can hear the desperation in there. Well, I could anyway. And it's not as hard. The battle's not as hard as she thinks it's going to be. Just a lot of these psychologists were just nosy. They just wanted to hear my life story, and I didn't want to give it anymore. I feel like I'm a lot brighter. As much as I don't think I'm portraying that, I'm giving off the energy of just pure heaviness and self-loathing. You can see that in that video. Look, I can see myself in the camera here, and what I see here compared to what I just seen there is two different people, and on multiple levels. I finished this because the past me probably would have just given up. Realizing, I think, actually seeing myself for who I am. About time. That was just that innocent girl that had so many dreams, and she's there still. The quiet head, number one. Seeing myself for the things that I did right, but also seeing myself for the things that I was doing wrong. Given Phil probably has tried to tell me, but you just can't see them. Probably about 16, 17 years ago, there used to be a really easygoing, funny, couldn't give a shit person sat in front of you. I never really thought that that person would ever be sitting here again and not caring. I had become too serious. So that is something that I didn't expect to see again. Outside meditating, that was something very different, because I haven't been able to meditate for a very long time because of that noise. Hey, look, it works. It works in a different way that you can't quite put your finger on. Yeah, probably. Like I said, I've had so many psychologists. I've been under hypnotherapists. And so, yeah, I know the process. It doesn't seem logical, but it does change things. And the biggest things with this is it makes you really pay attention daily. And that's a good thing, because you're in the moment daily. I think every female could benefit from this, because whether it's her parents, her partners, her children, whatever the fuck it is, I think everyone should reset at some point. The sad part is that I've spent my whole life trying to find that reset, and thousands of times.
You've noticed so many positive things. You've held yourself accountable. You've done everything that you needed to do. at the end of the day, that's where the big transformation happens, and that's what you've got. It's
Well,
incredible.
you can see it.
You can.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.